Hello there. Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Okay. Spirit has really been hammering home a certain concept over the last month or so, 2 months or so. And it's this: everything will work out. That's a given. The question is, what do you want to experience in the meantime? Everything will work out. What do you want to experience in the meantime? This is something, I've been working on this concept for the last 20 years, but it really seems like this has really come to the forefront because it has to do with trust. Trust. Ooh-wee. Is trust a big one or not? Especially for those of us where we've gone through some things. We've experienced like real, serious scarcity, insecurity, homelessness, seemingly our needs not getting met, deprivation, abandonment. Trust is a big one, y'all, right? And so it's been a process for me of continuing to have multiple experiences where Source shows me, you see, Michelle, it worked out. All that fear and doubt and insecurity that you had, that you felt on the way to things working out, not that they were a waste of time, but they were a waste of your energy. Again, I always believe every experience is an opportunity to learn something, to practice something, to heal something. And a lot of the healing for me has been around trust. Healing the experiences that I've had in my past of seemingly not having enough, of being abandoned, of not having my needs met. Perception, right? Of course, my needs were met because I'm here. But in the moment and at the time, it looked like, ooh, how are we going to pay these bills? How are we going to get something to eat? What are we going to eat for dinner? Where are we going to stay? I've had these kinds of experiences. They were, I say past tense, were encoded in my DNA because my parents experienced these things and their parents experienced those things. Epigenetics. And then when I came into this life, I experienced it through my mother and her scarcity and insecurity and instability and chaos. And I was the collateral damage to that. Those weren't my stories. Those weren't my personal experiences, but I was a party to and an observer of my mother's scarcity, lack, and her extreme distrust of the world, that she would get her needs met. She felt that the only way she could get her needs met was by fighting. And that is something that I am continually working through. And so Spirit has just really been hammering home, okay, Michelle, when things happen in your reality, and you get angry or you get frustrated or you go, oh no, how's this going to work out? Oh, hold on. It's going to work out. It always does. Somehow, some way, it's going to get resolved. This problem will be solved. This situation will come to a resolution. What you need will come through. It always does. It always has. I have many, many, many experiences, decades of experiences of things seeming like they're not going to work out, but they always work out. So trust that they will work out. Breathe. This is that nervous system healing, getting triggered into fight or flight because of our experiences. Wait, hold on. Breathe. They will work out. Trust. trust. What do you want to experience on the way to them working out? Because you can be in anger, fear, sadness. You can get frustrated. You can get impatient. You can get anxious, worried. You can experience those things. It's a choice. You can't allow those stories to run in your operating system. That's a choice. Or you can say, wait a minute, hold on. It will work out. I know it will. I have lots of experience of it working out. It will work out. I trust that it will work out. So you know what? I'm going to be in joy. I'm going to be in gratitude. I'm going to be in trust and patience, knowing that it's going to work out the way it needs to. It may take a day, may take 2 days, may take a week, may take a month. It will work out. So I just need to be in joy and move on to the next, because it's going to work out. I mean, I've just had so many experiences over the last couple of months, especially having moved from North Carolina now to Washington, D.C. So many situations that I found myself in were another obstacle, another thing I've got to figure out, another, right? Just boom, boom, boom. Another problem I've got to solve. Guess what? They all got figured out. They all got solved. They all came to a resolution. It may have taken a little bit of work, a little bit of effort, a little bit of going back and forth, a little bit of research, a little bit of calling multiple times, right? But guess what? It worked out. So all of the anger, the frustration, the anxiety, the worry, the insecurity, the fear, the disappointment. Did I really need to experience all of that? Did I really need to put myself through all that? Because it worked out. Not on my timeline, not as fast as I would have wanted. But it did work out. So why did I put myself through all that? Trust, trust, trust. That's it. The universe wants us to succeed. Source wants us to succeed. Source wants us to have our needs met. Mother Earth wants us to have our needs met. That is what the Garden of Eden was all about. That is the original intent of the human race. To be in partnership, divine partnership with Mother Earth, divine partnership with Source. We're not supposed to be struggling. We're not supposed to be in resource scarcity. We're not supposed to be in competition. We're not supposed to be in lack, because the universe is infinite. The universe carries all possibilities. And so, to this point of what do you want to experience in the meantime, on the way to things working out, on the way to you getting your needs met, what possibility do you want to focus on? Because you can focus on the negative possibilities. Oh, it's not going to work out, and this is going to happen, and this bad thing is going to happen, and what's going to happen if it doesn't work out? And you can focus on those are possibilities. Those are timelines that you can go down. And the more we focus on those negative possibilities, the more we stay in the anger, fear, sadness emotions. That is what we will experience on the way to things working out. Right? That's going to be our emotional state on the way to things working out. Anger, fear, sadness, because you're focused on all the negative possibilities. And they are possibilities. Or we can focus on the positive possibilities. It's going to work out. And it's going to work out in my highest good. It's going to work out in a way that I'm going to go, wow, look at that. That's amazing. It's going to work out in a way that puts me on my highest timeline. It's going to work out in a way that delights me. that brings me joy. It's going to work out with my needs being met threefold. I could focus on that. That brings me joy, gratitude, excitement, anticipation, awe. Wow. And it increases the likelihood that it works out in that way. It accelerates me toward the outcomes that I actually want to have happen. Because we don't want the negative possibilities to happen, but we fixate on them, which only increases the possibility or the probability that they happen. It only delays us getting to the outcomes that we want. If we focus our intention and attention on the possibilities that we actually want, not only do we feel better on the way to them working out, but we increase the likelihood and the probability that they will work out in that way. So, why not? Why not focus on the positive possibilities? Because the universe holds all possibilities. We hold all possibilities. We can connect to and interact with the field in a way that will bring about the possibilities that we intend. So I've been practicing self-mastery, practicing trust, reminding myself, wait a minute, it will work out. Hold on. Woo, breathe, Michelle. Trust. What outcome do you want to experience? Okay, that's what we're going to focus on. That's the intention we're putting out to the universe. And on the way to things working out, I'm good. It's all good. And then it happens and it works out and you're like, look, more proof that things will work out. More proof that I'm a divine creator that can interact with the field and manifest what I need and what I want. More proof. Thank you, Spirit. It really can't be that simple, but it's hard. Simple doesn't mean that it's not hard, right? That's the discipline. That's the self-mastery. So just wanted to share that with you today. Hope it blesses you. Hope you get something out of this video. Thank you so much for watching. You know I love you. Take care. Until next time. Bye-bye.